2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Russell, John Stockton out there with Hornacek. And there's Malone, and it's Foster in at center, locking down the middle.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jordan dishes to Pippen, hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here is Hornacek. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Stockton. The shot, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bucket is good.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Rodman with the bucket.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Stockton can't get it to go.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Pippen, the pass to Rodman. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That's tipped. Outside, Russell. The fader. Basket, good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game. Here's Stockton. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hornacek outside. Passes it to Malone. It's deflected. Jordan against Hornacek, and he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 7.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And you love seeing Stockton get going defensively. Terrific at using his hands there to come up with steals.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the game. You foul John Stockton, you're sending an 83% free throw shooter to the line.
Yeah, and the defense of Russell just outstanding. Feels like he can shut down any player in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Keefe is checked in for Malone. Anderson comes in for Hornacek. And Isley subbed in for Stockton.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Here's Isley. The Jazz with another miss. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Harper, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Isley. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
7 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 3. Here's Isley. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
In a moment now, to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, Dennis Rodman is out there with Longley. Then it's Pippen, then it's Jordan, and it's Harper in at the point guard position. Isley, the pass to Ostertag. Here's Isley. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Isley's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Outside Pippen, shoots the 3. He can't get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Anderson. Here's Isley. Buries it from 3-point range. Isley's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Luke Longley. Utah also making some changes. Malone's checked in for Ostertag. Hornacek comes in for Keith. And Stockton subbed in for Isley. Here's Harper. And the layup's good off the glass. Harper's got his second basket of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hornacek passes to Stockton. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And Stockton, here we go. Picks it out to Malone. Back to Stockton. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the Jazz, another 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Outside Harper, outside Pippen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ryan Russell, he's checked in for Utah. The Bulls have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
The pass to Stockton. Floats one up. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. And he recovers it.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And Buster drops them both. Here's Pippen. 8 points for him. And then Pippen slams it in.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Jazz trail by 10. Now here's Stockton. Russell passes to Stockton. Here's Malone. 2 points. That one goes.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Harper kicks to Pippen. Pippen is doubled. And it's good for 2. Pippen's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Stockton outside. Stockton and Malone run the pick and roll. Misses off the right iron.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Pippen is doubled. Here's Kukoc, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Good on the bucket. Stockton's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Kukoc from outside, rebounded by the Jazz. Russell with a wide open look. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good. Chicago came out looking very confident. Some major league offense and defense in the mix. And that'll do it for...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Jeff Hornacek. Foster is out there with Malone. Then it's Russell. And it's Stockton in at the 1. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And you know how that play's gonna end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortless.
Jazz trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Stockton. That one, no good. Jordan with some nice D. Outside Harper. Back to Pippen. Here's Rodman. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Rodman's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Top of the key. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Jordan against Stockton. Hornacek outside. Back to Stockton for the 3. Here's Malone. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Outside Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Ostertag's checked in for the Jazz. Anderson comes in for Brian Russell. Jazz trail by 14. Stockton outside. Pass to Ostertag. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Stockton dishes to Malone. He kicks to Anderson. A floater. Rodman with the block. And he's able to get it back. The Jazz have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That free throw good from Anderson. A different look for Utah. Keefe is checked in for Hornacek. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. Chicago leading by 14. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Jordan. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Isley. Back to Anderson. Floats one, and the rejection by Pippen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Rodman with the ball, picked up by Malone. Here's Jordan, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game, and he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Pippen. The shot that time, not on target. And Utah the other way now. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. For Utah, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And the first one at the line is good. And Utah making a change here. Stockton's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Harper the pass to Rodman. It's deflected.
And Ostertag showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot blocking.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And so it's Chicago with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jazz trail by 14. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Harper. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And Harper, hard to get around. A physical defender, he'll use that athleticism and reach to pester scores.
Jeff Hornacek, he's checked in for Anderson. Hornacek outside. And it goes down 2 points. The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Pippen. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Stockton against Harper. And there's the pass to Hornacek. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. It's Pippen with the drive.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good from Pippen. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Jazz trail by 17. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
And now Utah, fast break. No one covering. Hornacek's got 7 points for the quarter. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Harper. Here's Kukoc. And the Bulls with another miss. And here are the Jazz now. Here's Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Malone's checked in for Utah. And so Russell hits them both. Here's Pippen. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Rodman. Bulls moving the ball around, and they double up Jordan. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 10. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in to what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stockton, and it's off the back rim, no good. Chicago leading by 10. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, I enjoy watching Harper as he fends off the contact. Awesome at just finding those little cracks in the defense and exploiting them.
And that one falls for Harper. Jazz trail by 13. And here's Stockton. Banked in off the glass. 59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they double up Jordan. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
A shot by Stockton, no good. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
A good job there. Jordan getting him in transition, and he does so much, you almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
Jordan no good on the free throw. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Jordan with it. Guarded now by Morris. It's rebounded by Carr. Morris looking over the floor. And he misses his first shot.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to